Morning, everyone. So, this story talks about the importance of getting road hazard protection on your car tires. Okay, so couple, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, I was going to Nashville, right? And so my tires had expired, and it was just I'd had nails, and there was just on certain cars they'll rub a certain way, and so eventually you just got to replace the tires, and because I do mostly highway driving, I can get more miles out, and I take care of it. So time's up. I gotta go get some tires. So I go buy four brand new tires. I kid you not. And there's I buy the cheaper ones, but they actually do very good. I think I get the Dexteros, okay, from Walmart, and I got them on a Thursday, and I get home and I'm like, man, that tire looks a little low. So, I went out there in the morning, I pumped it up. I said, okay, well, let's just see if there's something, is it just where I'm parked? Because sometimes if you got a nail in the tire, and if you happen to park when it's in the down position, that really puts that pressure on that angle and lets the air out. I've cheated before and say, oh, okay, I get out when I park and roll it till I see the nail. And, because you can't always, some weeks you're broke, and some weeks you just don't have time to go get that tire changed, right? So get out in the morning. Ah, man, okay. Now I got a trailer on this thing, so that was adding some weight to it, and changing a truck tire when you have a heavy trailer is a very discouraging thing. So I get up, and so I live on the north side of Cincinnati at the 275 freeway, and I was headed to Nashville. So I get up, and I get across the river, and I usually stop at the Richwood exit, which is the last exit for the 75-71 split there in northern Kentucky. And I usually stop in, grab gas, and I grab me a donut or two, right? If you get there early enough, they got a couple donuts. I come back out, and I look at that thing, and I'm like, man, that tire has went halfway flat in a 45-minute drive. So, God, it ain't gonna lie, it ain't gonna work. So I luckily, had my spare, so I let the spare down, and I get the tire changed, and it took, just do it in the back, and it took me a week or two, and I go in, and I think it was $30 because they have to. There's a couple fees, and then you have to buy the new. You have to buy the road hazard on the new tire, and you have to pay the tax on the new tire. But overall, it was $30 versus 120. So it really worked out for me. But the funny part is this nail had went right where the sidewall of the tire had went right in and came out. So they can't patch on the sidewalls or within an inch of the edge of the tire. So they had to replace it, and I mean, man, that would have been another $120 out my pocket. So just think, just think about those things. It's worth it. I do it every time. I've been fortunate. And I will tell you this: if you put a lot of miles, so they'll mark the miles on your car when they give you those tires. So if you've driven a lot of miles, they will actually prorate out the miles. So you may not get a complete replacement if you got almost no tread and it goes flat with the nail. You're gonna save $50 on a tire. Versus but that is still much better. Than just purchasing a whole new tire every time. So just give that a little thought. All right. Thank you very much.